Okay, I bought another grill. It's a Weber Q series. It's the 2000 series. So I'm really not going to do an unboxing video or anything, no matter if that's what I'm doing at the moment. Because I already tell you, it's a good grill and so on. The only thing I don't like about it is the stands that you can buy for it. The stands you can buy for it and everything is not the best in the world. So I'm going to show you a stand that's over on this side over here that I purchased in the past. You can still buy these things for about 80 bucks. But what I need is a stand that I can put on in my backyard where other people walk through it, that cart and the barbecue don't disappear. So I need to have some sort of a stand. So this video is going to build a stand that's fairly secure, that's concreted in the ground and everything, so that when you use it, you can just leave it there and hopefully no one will borrow it. With the stand here, they can always take it and wheel it off at their convenience. Yes, this is basically a portable style grill or a tailgate grill, but it's made so good and the grill is excellent. So there's nothing wrong with the grill. So I'm going to build a stand for it. It's halfway secure. If a person wants to borrow it, anything can be borrowed. This just keeps the honest person honest. So we're going to construct a stand. But here's the pieces of the grill anyway, which I'm not going to show unboxing it. I'm going to go straight to the stand next. Okay, we're getting ready to build the stand. And these are the pieces of steel that is required. These are 2-inch tubing, square tubing. And it's fairly thin, about 1/8 or less. And this one's 52 inches. This one's 21. These two are 13. And these 4 little pieces are 2 inches long. They're 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. At 2 inches long, I'm going to need 4. So to do this stand, this is all the material we need to do. We're clamping the end. This is where the legs are going to go through. We just clamped them close to the edge, about a 1/4 inch in. Hopefully they fit, so we're going to check it right now. And these are 1.5 inches, and the measurements that I gave you are for a 2000 grill or the 2200 grill. So now we're going to come over here and just make sure the legs fit. There you go. So they're nice and snug. That's perfectly fine. That's what we need. Now I got these 2 pieces ready. We got to weld this 1.5 inch square tubing to the 2-inch tubing that goes on the legs. We're going to weld this one side on, this one bracket, to the 21-inch piece. The other stuff back there is just to hold a piece of steel down while I'm welding, so that's not So here's the pole. This what goes in the ground. Here's the top. Now we got to weld that. I got a 90 degree. I already checked the square, make sure it's square, and now we got to weld this to the base. Spot roll. Spot weld. Fully weld the other side. Okay, so now this is welded to the base. So everything's welded. What we have to have right now. When we put the barbecue onto the stand, then we got to weld this piece on. Make sure it fits and everything, but I won't do that until after I paint the whole unit. And then we put the barbecue on, and then I'll mark it and I grind the paint off, and then I'll weld this piece on next after it's painted and everything. So that's all the welding I'm going to be doing on this today until I get it painted and everything. I got the stand here. I just bolted it to the table. As you can see, it's not together yet. And what we want to do, we're going to put the barbecue on here so I can explain how you set it up. You put the legs in that hole, and then you put the legs in this hole, and then right here, you just weld it right here, and then on this side, you weld it right here. That's all you got to do. Then this is physically attached. I'm going to do one modification besides the stand. I'm going to do an extra thing. Right here where the propane tank would go, right here, I'm going to make a modification and put the propane tank down here. So I'll show you how that's done next. So this is what it looks like. Okay, this is an option. What we're going to do, this right here, I cut the metal. This is going to hold the propane tank on the post, and then I'm going to make 3 clamps to run the hose through. This is an option. This goes from the barbecue area down to the tank, because I've been removing the tank a lot, off and on, constantly. I don't like their mechanism. It's really weak. So I assume after time that could break. So I'm just building my own mechanism for that. But you don't have to do this for the stand. This is totally an option. So what I did first, this right here is just a clamp where the hose goes. And I'm just building the brackets. So I'm putting it in the bender. There. So now I bent the bracket. As you can see, it will sit there and can be screwed up so the hose goes through this. So it's a guide. I made a large hole, 1.2 inches, so that connector would go through with no problem at all. So I have a total of 3 of these that I'm going to be building. There's 2. There's 3. Now, I built this ugly thing. This is going to be for the propane tank. So I cut it out already, drilled it, sanded it down, getting it ready. It had a lot of rust on it. And now I'm going to bend it for the propane tank. Oh yeah, that's going to hold the propane tank. It's going to be bolted to the front of the pole here. And okay, what we're doing now is that where the bottle goes, which is on this end, I don't like it because I remove the bottle all the time and it just seems to be too weak. So I ordered this hose off of Amazon. And what this is for is a 4-foot hose, the smallest I could get, and it has a swivel on it for your bottle and so on. So you come over on this side, so you take this fitting and screw it directly into the bottle holder area, just like that, nice and tight. Now the bottle is going to go right in this area here. The bottle is going to go in this area here. Here's the ground. This is my mark for how far this piece of steel is going in the ground. So I got the clamp totally in my way, exactly where I want to put it. So take the clamp off, as long as it don't fall over on me. And I believe I want to put it about right here to hold the physical bottle itself. These are self-tapping screws, which usually I drill the first hole, but oh well, didn't do it this time. I'll put it about right here. Now we're making it level. I'm putting another screw in. And that's where that's going to go. Now the hose is naturally too long. Shortest one I can find. So I have these clamps here that I made just to hold the hose sort of in position. Okay, we're going to put one right there. And yes, I'm making this up where I go. Okay. that hose will go in there like that. I'm going to put another one right there. I think that's all I'm going to need. Okay. So now you just screw the bottom on here, which I'm just going to screw a couple turns. On the holder like that. There you go. Okay, what we're going to do next, all these holes here, the 2" by 2" holes, one thing we have here in Florida is called frogs. Tree frogs during the rainy season is all over the place. Right here, this nice tubing that's about 12 inches long or 20 inches long, or what it is nice homes for frogs. So what we're going to do is tape the ends off. And then we're going to fill it up with grape stuff, I think it's called. Yeah, here it is. We're going to fill it up with foam. This is just to eliminate the frogs because they will move in and they'll be everywhere. And yes, this stuff is flammable next to a barbecue, so that makes a lot of sense. So you just got to make sure that you don't catch it on fire, and being this distance from the barbecue, it ain't going to catch on fire anyway. So I'm taping up one end of each one of these holes because I already got everything welded. It's all done, ready to go. Now what's going to happen when I put this foam in, it will expand and it will come out of each end. So it will make a mess. I'm just leaving enough opening here. At the top, so most of it will stay inside. Like that. Okay. Now turn it upside down. Now that's all you need there. Now it's going to grow like mad. Tried to take the tape off yesterday. This is about 14 hours later. So I had to let it have time to cure. As you can see, when I yanked the tape off yesterday, it grew some more, as you noticed. Now when you take the tape off, try to take it off all at one time. As you can see, it fills up that total cavity really well. I'm going to take the tape off of this one. And this most definitely keeps the frogs out. And I'll paint it black. Okay, here's the barbecue. I already got it concreted in the ground and everything. And this is what it looks like. So it's concreted in the ground, fairly solid. Everything's here, ready to go. So here's the finished product. So have a nice day. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. I hope this was helpful and I hope you enjoyed it. When you get a chance, if you would please subscribe to my channel, that would help us out. Thank you.